Do you know that the world has a habit of making room for the person whose words and actions show they know where they're going? One of my mentors usually say that most people are extras in their own movie. They see people doing things and you hear them saying, I wish I can do that. Point is, you can do whatever you want, but you have to decide what you want. What do you really want? Hi, I'm King NM, and I'm about to share with you the most valuable information you can lay your hands on. I've gathered this information from the wisest people in the world through seminars, books I've read, and the people that are making it big in the personal development industry, my mentors. Do you know that only 5% are making it in life? 95 are completely lost. And when you do something different, when you stop conforming, when you cut the routine, you jump out of your box, you jump out of your comfort zone, you put security aside, they think you're crazy. Surely they thought Mark Zuckerberg was crazy when he left Harvard. But guess what? He is a billionaire today. You see, everything you see around you was once conceived in the imagination. You have to understand that people think in pictures. If I ask you, what's the color of your car? Immediately, a picture of your car flashes in the screen of your mind. What's the color of your gate at home? You see the gate, then you respond. If there is no clear picture in the mind, there is confusion. Human beings have the ability to originate. How do you reach your goals and turn them to reality? You have to fantasize. A car was a fantasy. Airplanes, this camera was a fantasy. Now to exercise your creative faculty, which is your imagination, you begin by building a fantasy. You mentally begin to play with this fantasy until you start to take it serious. Now flip from using your imagination to using your reasoning factor, which is one of your intellectual faculties. The goal becomes more clear. This is where the image turns into theory in your conscious mind. Now before the theory can become a goal, you have to ask yourself two questions. Number one, am I able to do this? Number two, am I willing? Am I willing to do whatever is required to cause the image in my mind to manifest in physical form? If both these answers are yes, your theory immediately becomes a goal. The laws of the universe kicks in. The universe has no other choice but to submit. Your goal begins to move into form with and through you. It causes your behavior to change and at the same time attracts the resources, all the people and things required for the manifestation of your image. Your theory becomes fact. Now you have to understand, this is the creative process. Fantasy, theory, fact. This is the creative process. You have to fantasize. See yourself there. Ask yourself two questions. Am I able? Am I willing? Theory. If those questions are yes, it immediately turns to a goal. The universe submits. It becomes fact. This is the creative process. You see, if there's no clear picture in the mind, there is confusion. You'll have difficulty achieving your goal. But if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. It's King.